Hello, João here. Just a quick video to show you how our BMW E80 and E90 series power steering controller connects and works. This is just a test setup, as these systems don't work unless there's some resistive torque on the output side, so it's locked to the device with just a scaling between to show it's working. So this is exactly what you get when you purchase the controller from us. We have it available on our online shop. Link is in the description of this video. So to connect this controller, all you really need to do is to plug this connector to the steering rack ECU, which in this case is part of the electric motor casing, black wire to chassis ground, and red to ignition switch positive, just that. The controller is protected and you don't really need an inline fuse, but you can add one for extra protection if you want to. As for the main power for the steering rack ECU, this is also very easy. Only thing to do is to connect this large connector to the ECU and direct it to the battery with just an inline fuse. Directly to battery, no ignition switches or relays, nothing. Unless you have some master battery cutoff switch, then it goes there. Recommended fuse is 100 amps for this rack. We also have these connectors and terminals available on our online shop. You can have a look around there. So let's proceed with the actual wiring. Power cable. And the controller, this connector goes here. Black to chassis ground and red to ignition switch positive. We don't have the switch, but you get the idea. As soon as you connect the controller, it will the ECU will click and the LED will start to blink. For the sake of showing the rack assistant, we install the weight on the steering rack input, acting as a torque input on the steering wheel from our hands. It just shows better what the controller does and how the rack reacts. As for what required output the system goes. It's not really easy to show you in the video the torque we are making with our hands. So just removing this. Knob all the way to the left, you have minimum assistance. Rotating to the right, you get more assistance and the LED will blink faster. So as you turn the knob to the right, it's like you're saying you want more assistance from the rack, and that translates to you want to do less force on the steering wheel to turn the wheels, so the steering wheel gets lighter. And again to the left, less assistance and the steering wheel gets heavier. As said, the rack chassis is secured to the bench and to one of the steering arms from the rack to the vise with a scale in between. This acts as a resistive torque from the wheels and the vehicle weight itself. Because if there's no weight from the car on the axle or on the wheels on the ground, the rack does nothing, because the system needs resistive torque to work. If not, it really has nothing to assist to. So let's test this. That's some residual weight from the weight itself already. We start to turn this to the right. You see the weight and the scale. And to the left again. That's some residual weight again. To the right, more assistance. To the left. There's 20 levels of assistance to select. It's just that. So, as you see, it's really easy to connect, to install and to adjust. A couple of things to mention: do not hand twist wires, especially these main power wires. If you don't properly crimp them or connect them, the system will fail. Make sure the ground is also good, and never leave the controller on. It uses very little current to work, but eventually, slowly, it will drain the battery. So that's it, really easy. These controllers are properly tested. We send these every day worldwide. We manufacture them all in-house ourselves. They are virtually bulletproof and problem-free. If you have any questions or want to make an order or something, drop us a comment or contact us directly. Please share the video if you have a friend or someone that needs this. Thank you. Thanks for watching.